Hello, everybody. I am live. Thanks for being here. This thing always jeeps me out. Oh my God. Hello. It is today, and I didn't show up last week because last week was insane. There was classes, there was SOP Mexico, and Conscious Source, Conscious Rider in Texas, and everything in between. So I didn't even know that I had missed a week. That's how much my brain was, who knows where it was. So, anyway, this week, I'm going to talk a little bit about, I just love the title, Take That, Mr. Smith, which is Mr. Smith, if you don't know, or no, Agent Smith. Agent Smith is a character in The Matrix, I think in all the Matrixes, and he was kind of the bad guy, or the guy who was like the agent of the Matrix that anytime, Neo and all those guys were like almost out of the Matrix or like finding their way out or they had gotten like unconnected from it. He was the one to make sure to hunt them down and try to get them to get back into it or kill them. So I was listening to one of Dane's calls like every day. He has a bunch of stuff going on, but the other day in one of his calls, he was talking about, what if you're basically your thoughts, feelings, and emotions, and like the things that don't necessarily make you feel super expansive and happy and relaxed are all these little Agent Smiths running around, trying to get you back into the Matrix, trying to get you back into being controlled, and trying to get you not to be too happy and too uncontrollable. So, how do you begin to step out of that, away from that? How do you have total freedom from all of the little Agent Smiths that are trying to bring you down? That can look like, well, it might not look like anything. A lot of what this, also, excuse my nose, I have been like stuffy and my ears have been clogged and all kinds of fun stuff are going on. So this is what I sound like. Hello. So all of what this reality loves for you to do is to, like I just said, it loves for you to be doing something. Doing something for a reason, doing something for justifications, doing things because you have to and you must. And you must live this way. And if you don't follow that, then you are not a good citizen, you're not a good person, and you are wrong. However, when you're truly being you, and it hasn't really been possible for you or anybody else to just totally be happy with no worry whatsoever. Everything's going like you just have total allowance for everything until now. Now we're starting to see that there are spaces opening up, energies opening up so that you can have more of you. You can have more of what you're asking for if you ask for it, and a different possibility is starting to become available. That doesn't mean that there aren't still Agent Smiths that are going to try to bring you back in. Hopefully you can see me because my computer, Agent Smith is attacking my computer. Okay, so anyway, how do you do that? Access Consciousness is full of tools to help you get to that space of being you, which is the space basically when you unplug from the matrix called this reality, called society, called who and what you're supposed to be, called the rules already laid out for you and you must die in the appropriate way. In order to pull out from the matrix of this reality, you have to actually be willing to be aggressively present. It doesn't feel like anything, so you have to be willing not to react to every single little thing around you, including if you're doing a Facebook Live and like every single fire truck starts to go off in sirens. Hi, good luck with that. You have to start choosing to relax no matter what's going on. And the title of this, I said I was listening to Dane's thing and he was bringing up the Matrix thing, which I thought was hilarious. But also last night I just felt like all day yesterday, I felt like crap. I had to work. I had to do a lot of telecalls yesterday, but I also, like, in between, couldn't move. I was like, oh my God, can't move. What is this? Body's changing. The more you acknowledge things, the more you don't go straight to problem, you're going to have a lot more ease disengaging from the matrix, from this reality, from the agent smiths. So I just acknowledge, you know what? Okay, my body's changing. I just did a lot of classes in the last few weeks, in the last year, in the last 3 years. And wow, what am I changing I haven't acknowledged? So I acknowledged that. And also, um, I was like, okay, if I didn't have to do anything. So right now I'm cranky. I need my bars run. My body's hurting. I can barely stand up right now. If I didn't have to make any of this wrong, I also, like, thought everyone hated me. Like, I felt like all these things. Like, Agent Smith was broadcasting in my head, you suck, you're not doing anything, you hurt, you can't move, all of these things. I was like, yes, 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 okay, I hear ya. And also, what if I don't care? What if all of the thoughts, feelings, and emotions that show up in your mind, that you feel, Poppy said, yes, same here for almost a week. No, I don't even think I've had time to pay attention. I'm like, yeah, this whole weekend during class, my ears and nose and everything, I was just like, okay, must push forward. Um, but what if everything, all of that stuff, even the physical stuff that you're taught, the physical stuff is definitely real and definitely you have no choice with, and definitely you should just go to the doctor and get some drugs and whatever. You should plan your death. You should, I don't know, blame it on age, whatever it is. You want to not attach to those things right away. Those are the things, again, that the Agent Smith, the Matrix, are trying to get you to hold on to latch onto, so that you continue to follow down the fantasy road of having a life, of getting it right, of not getting it wrong, and of so that you can be a controllable member of society, or that basically just control. They have control issues. This reality has control issues. So, if you want to get out of that, you have to practice as much as you can to acknowledge, ask a question, is this actually true? Does this expand my world and allow ease, or does this contract my world? Anything that contracts your world, again, is a lie. Physical, non-physical, mental, like, even if you have ever had like a subtle or not so subtle anxiety or paranoia in the background, when you're like, I'm happy, haha, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, but there's always something in the background that's like, but this and this, I know if I actually put my attention on it, it's gonna kill me, or all of those things are why I'm not successful, or these are problems that you might not even want to look at. They're just smushed back in the background. Even those are all of the agent smiths that are like making sure that you're not too much, that you're not too happy, that you're not too uncontrollable, because who knows what magic might show up if you choose to let all of that go, to just relax into it no matter what is showing up. I like to dub this, if you have a hard time remembering this, one of the easiest ways I love to play with my mind is to ask, how can I happiness torture this? When you choose to be happier, not even happy like, haha, I'm happy, see, I'm winning. It's more like when you choose to just relax and receive you and just be without a point of view, you are actually torturing the Agent Smith, the AI, this reality thing, with your ease, with your joy, with your happiness, with your relaxation. It hates that stuff because it can't control you. It can't get a reaction out of you. It says, this is bad. You must go here now. You're like, oh, what's that? That's supposed to be bad. That's funny. I'm going to be here. I'm going to, boom, be present and be me. So you can happiness torture all of these thoughts, feelings, emotions, points of view, just by choosing. The easiest thing you can do is just by choosing relaxation around any point of view. And then if Agent Smith has hopped into your friend or your parent or your wife, your husband, and all of a sudden they're making you wrong or trying to get you to do something, or like shaming you or judging you for not being what they think you should be. You get to happy tortureness all of them too. And you don't have to prove anything. You don't have to be like, well, I'm doing this because, or F you, I'm happy, so I'm gonna do this. You don't have to fight against anybody. You just get to be interesting point of view with what they're saying. You can even say, like, thank you, I hear what you're saying. Oh, you think I'm an asshole? Thank you so much. Oh, thanks. I thought I was the nicest person in the world, but you think I'm an asshole? I'm capable of being an asshole? This is the best news. Things like that, just receiving what people's points of view are about you, receiving what the points of view you even have about you with interesting point of view, with joy and with humor can change everything. And the people that are doing that to you are either going to change and laugh with you, or they're going to get so upset they'll go away, or they don't really have a power over you when you make things funny or when you happiness torture them. You don't have to make it funny out loud, of course. You can do all of this in your head, but you are the one that gets to have the power. You're the one that never has to make any of this stuff real or true again. And it's your choice. So you can go play with that. And I would highly suggest just playing with it. See what shows up. Not, okay, I'm going to do this and now it's going to show up this way. It's going to show up differently every single day. Some days it's going to be easier to be beyond the matrix, to be beyond this reality. Some days you're just going to be in it and you don't even realize. But all of that can change, and all of that will change if you continue to choose to be you, to choose to happiness torture everything and everyone that's heavy just because it's fun for you and it brings you ease. And eventually you're going to have a totally different life outside of the matrix. So if you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you'd like to know more, please ask those in the chat or in this group, and I can't wait to talk to you guys soon. I also have a telecall coming up on the 16th of this month called Happiness Torture. I'm so excited. So if that sounds like something that would be fun for you, go ahead and join me then, and I will see you guys next week. Thank you.